Hey folks, how's it going? Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, gearing up for a big high school football playoff game here in town. We call the games on TV, and we're fired up for a busy weekend of football as well. And the gang at oddsworthbetting.com, they're here to help you out with the featured pick of the day right below this video. But baseball takes center stage on a Friday night for you with the World Series. Shift the venue back to New York. Syndergaard and the Mets, $1.30 favorite. The total on the game is 7, with Ventura on the hill here for the visiting Royals, who are in control of the series, up 2-0. How impressive is this Kansas City team? The bottom line is it's hard to strike these guys out. They're contact hitters, and they are aggressive on the base pass. I would call it must win for the Mets in Game 3. Make this an interesting World Series. We'll see how it all pans out. You know what's going to be awesome here on a Friday and Saturday is the Breeders' Cup. It's one of the biggest days in Las Vegas. The sports books get great handle on sports because they get enhanced handle on the horse racing, and the books are rooting for the player. They want them to win in sports because it's pari-mutuel. The players are playing against other players. If they win, they're going to go and bet more money on sports. It's the Distaff is the featured Breeders' Cup race on Friday. It's the best fillies in the world. I'm a Chatterbox. The number 1 looks pretty good. And Wedding Toast looks like she could be an awful handful too. But it's all setting us up for the big Saturday at the Breeders' Cup at Keeneland. It's going to be an interesting card of racing. We'll see how it shakes out. First time at Keeneland, and it's all going to be highlighted with the Breeders' Cup Classic, a big development. Beholder, the filly, was going to go against American Pharoah. She's been scratched. She will not be able to go. So it really, from a pace scenario, helps American Pharoah big time. We'll talk more about the Breeders' Cup for you on Saturday. Now, on Friday night, how about these weeknight college games? In the NCAA, we've got Louisville, an 11.5-point favorite against the Wake Forest team that just doesn't score a lot of points, and it's a low total. The total there's 42.5. I love the Pirates of East Carolina, 7-point favorites against Connecticut. Their offense can be pedestrian. The total there is 51. Louisiana Tech, this should be an entertaining game. They're 12.5-point favorites, but boy, Rice has big-time revenge on their mind there. And then Utah State's a monster favorite, 27-point favorites over Wyoming. The total on the game is 49. We're all geared up then for a big Saturday in college football. We get it going bright and early in the morning here in Vegas. It's going to be interesting to see Michigan, a 13.5-point favorite against Minnesota. It was a tough game to begin with, but now with Jerry Kill retiring, you got to think the Gophers are going to play one for their coach and be really inspired. Michigan, a 13.5-point favorite. How about the total? Only 38.5. And then that's not the case in the Texas Tech Oklahoma State game. The total 79. Oklahoma State's a 2.5-point favorite. So that'll be a fun day of football on Saturday. And then Sunday, we're all geared up for 2 monster games early in the day, Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, and then Denver and Green Bay off a bye. Peyton Manning against Aaron Rodgers. That'll be a high-handle game. Hey, we're fired up for a football game, a live game here in town, but the excitement on the wagering board is coming up, and oddsworthbetting.com has you all hooked up with the featured pick of the day right below this video. Out and about in Las Vegas. Love this time of year. Don't forget oddsworthbetting.com. Check that video out. Check the free pick of the day out. It's right below this video, and we'll be back with you on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be heading downtown to Fremont Street, and we'll be back with you again on Saturday.